Hello and welcome to a brand new series. This is going to be our new story series, and this one is sort of dedicated to Lynx Productions. He is the man who's been writing the awesome AARs underneath our Germany campaign, and he made a request a while ago already for a specific game. I'll read it out to you real quick. Nation. We're going to play out as Bulgaria. Mod is going to be Kaiserreich, as you can see, and the objective is to restore the Holy Bulgar Empire, which is something that came out of an alternate history of Europe. So I'm using a wiki page to kind of dedicate those borders, which is basically like what Byzantium was trying to be. So if I put the map next to it, we'll be owning Italy, the entirety of the Balkans, and even going study up north and owning stuff like Hungary, Slovenia, and there is Romania that will be beneath on this, but even parts of Russia, and of course the entirety of the what's modern day Turkey, and a little bit of Syria, and we're going into the Urals as well. So it's going to be a bit of a bitch to do. However, I am gonna try as best as I can to do this. Now, luckily enough, recently, in one of the latest patches for Kaiserreich, Bulgaria actually got a focus tree, so that's gonna make it at least a little bit easier. As we are planning to be some sort of a theocracy kind of deal, that kind of also determines my focus. I don't know really if there is no such thing as a true theocracy, but at least we should stick with the autocrats. So we'll keep Boris III into power, even though it looks like under most circumstances Boris stays into power. I don't really like... National Social could even be there. Did they actually make a specific request for that one? I got a whole bunch of text. Alright, anyway. So yeah, Bulgaria, links, this one is sort of for you. So yeah, this is following the very logical system, those that invest in my channel, because this is a lot of time writing those AARs, and it's really awesome to read, and I think they added a lot more flavor, will get rewarded in one way or another. So yeah, well, let's start with Balkan hegemony and get some research done. That's actually not the one I want. I was like doing that one first, but it's never a good idea unless it's your fourth research available. There we go. Now we got some free civilian factories, so let's take a look at the dismal state of our industry. It's not the best, but neither is it the worst. Alright, internally there will be all of this, then a little bit of harbor, and then one more factory right there. Very nice. And afterwards we'll do a little bit of infrastructure work. Let's get everything up to 6. Now I haven't tested anything, but I think the first starting bits that we need to do is getting our hands on like Serbia and Albania and perhaps even Greece. So that's kind of be the primary focus point of our little campaign for now. We've got a Feast Marshal as our king. That's actually interesting. But General Hristo Lukov, I don't speak a word Bulgarian, so sorry. That's going to be de facto army leader. We've got two types of divisions. We got a large division with a cannon and a large division without a cannon. I got some cavalry. Looking at the amount of factories I have, I think I can produce at least a bit of cannon. So yeah, there we go. And boop, right, but that means we need everything. So we got a bit of aluminium, but that's about it. So let's trade with Portugal a little bit, and then there's some. We're planning on going to war with the Russians. So there we go. Right, at least this gives us the resources to do anything, and then there's the free dockyards, get the convoys. Without any resources, so it's gonna take like a million years to build anything, but I don't care. Right, that is that. Oh, we actually have a decent navy. I am... honest to God, I am surprised. Can we maneuver? No. So... We got a free commander because we have none. Generic commander, do your thing and protect the borders right there. Or our naval areas right there. We've got a couple of aircraft which will deploy over the Serbian area, which will fly like that. And these are interwar bombers and interwar fighters. So the bombers will be getting replaced by fighters the first chance we get. All right, great start. We'll remove faction joining limits. I want to know everything because I like the story behind it. And there we go, the Southern of Bulgaria. Bulgaria won her independence from the Ottoman Empire in 1878 with the Treaty of San Stefano, but was even then cut down by the Berlin Congress, becoming the driving force behind the Balkan League in carrying much of the burden of the First Balkan War. Bulgaria was once more betrayed and cut down by their former allies, Greece and Serbia. It was only the Weltkrieg that the Bulgarian state came into control of all that which was rightfully hers. King Ferdinand had chosen right, and his vision finally seemed to be reality. All was not truly perfect, however. Unrest in the newly conquered provinces, subversive nationalist propaganda campaigns by neighbors, and a stagnant economy caused Bulgaria to falter and fail to make full use of her newfound power. Even despite dramatic industry assistance, Tsar Ferdinand abdicated earlier this decade, leaving the throne to his son Tsar Boris III. Glory to Bulgaria and the Tsar. All right, well, here we go. That is where we are at. So I am a bit of a so President Kerensky has been shot, and the way an assassination assailant was being taken over police, but the cause, intention, attacker are unknown. Despite his massive unpopularity among the Russian people due to debauched land reform and in fact rule, Kerensky was nevertheless able to hold the country together for years, and his death was thrown Russia into chaos. The Senate are already discussing the possible replacement from Kerensky. The new coalition are formed both between the left and the right, while military men like Denkin, Wrangel and Kornilov are just one step away from intervening to dissolve democracy and save Mother Russia. How barbaric. Yes, how barbaric indeed. Okay, so these guys are mostly training. Don't really want to interject too much within that. Alright. Edward VII crowned King of England. George V, last King of Great Britain and Ireland, have set to rule the home islands themselves, with passed without exile in Canada. The first Windsor King has reign shall be remembered with sorrow and sadness, as during it Britain lost both the Weltkrieg and its homeland. The crown was inherited by Edward, Prince of Wales, who now stylizes himself Edward VII. King Edward is a vengeful and ambitious man, and on good terms with the Prime Minister Mackenzie King. He lives in the goal of avenging his father and reconquering the British Isles, and thus is quite popular among the British exiles in Canada, among others. So, in the mod, Britain is no longer ruled by the Brits. The communists took place there. And the Russians somehow managed to survive. So I don't know exactly all the lore behind Kaiserreich. It's a lot, and there's an entire wiki devoted to that. So if you want to know more, there's a wiki. I think that's like the best way to describe a lot of the stuff behind this. If you want to know more, check the wiki. On the 3rd of February 1936, the Berlin Stock Exchange stopped sinking, it plunged. Fueled by the instability of the market panic, selling erupted as soon as the stock market opened on Monday morning. It took well into the night for the teleprinters to stop sputtering out the results of what became known as the Black Monday. When the results had been analyzed, it was clear that the situation had only gotten worse. The shock of this unprecedented economic catastrophe will no doubt be felt over the entire world. The Germanic Golden Age has ended, at least for now. Well, there's the 5th Anglo-Afghani War. That is the Afghans attacking the Dominion of India. We've got some electoral gridlock. Poland declares the Republic. And there we go. I'm not gonna read all of them. Yes, I said I want to know all of it. I'm not gonna read all of them. Just to save my brain and my voice and get some speed into the first few episodes. I'll keep them on screen, hopefully long enough for you to read them yourself, and well, hopefully it adds a little bit of flavor. Liberation Day, God's with us, and we gain Black Monday. But we did gain some political power, so yay there, but you know, the Black Monday really sucks quite a lot. Remilitarization of Oltenia. Nations dominated German Austrian industry. Oltenia was demilitarized and was released to Germany this in the years of 2012. The invasion of Romania has endured, resulting to populist dictatorship led by. So we're talking about. Yeah, Romania here. So this is actually important for us. First major move was to conductar is a remilitarization of Oltenia, strategic region in Wallachia, always large oil reserves and military stuff. So that would be. Wait, isn't Wallachia like? It actually doesn't show the region, but I believe it's, remembering for CQ2, it's around here. So it must be this bit here. But it was oil, so that would be... Yeah, it has to be here. Near Bucharest. Potential increase in stability? Yes, I know. How stable are we? We've got average stability, so I don't think it's that important. Now, I actually want to give a call out to Links about what government form you would prefer to do this, because I'm considering going full nationalist populist as if that is even possible. But yeah, if I can government switch easy anyway, I don't actually know if this mod if it allows me to do it that easy. I don't need that. Let's see. No, I don't think it allows for easy flipping of... No, never mind then. If I can't flip easily, it doesn't really matter. He is a nationalist populist, this guy. Let's see. Authoritarian Democrat research time. Oh, that's pretty good. -2% research time. Yeah, I would prefer to have an authoritarian Democrat right there and not a guy. So I'm gonna invest in, as I don't really have resources to do much. I think it's interesting more than right now to get it investing in our civilian industry, because we might need it to use for trade and such. This International Congress, representing numerous syndicalist and socialist nations, have gathered in Paris. Also mostly elected as the chairman of the TUC, Trade Union Congress, is in the Union of Britain was made decisive. Alright, well, we got our electronic engineering here, very nice. Let's keep adding some research time to that one. The less research time you have, the more facets of military warfare you can just get into the field, and everything will be nicely ahead of time. I actually don't know how we're going to go to war. Who the hell is Tsar Ferdinand? That is already considerable pension are insufficient for a oh wait, that's our former king or Tsar. Refused Ferdinand's demands outright, claiming that such extravagance was tasteless in a country suffering from economic depression. I kind of agree with you. Tsar Boris, who has the ungrateful task of choosing between his father and his prime minister, who will Tsar support? Well, I think for now he can do his father's support, which also has kind of to do with the fact that I don't have the political power. Russian Empire declared war on the Soviet Union. Oh, we got ourselves a very early Soviet war. Second Russian Civil War. Mere 20 years ago, in the last years of the world, the Russian Empire collapsed in turmoil over the power between nationalist movement, the Whites and the Reds. After a German intervention, the Republican government defeated the Bolshevik, but it appeared that the Russian revolutionary spirit was not yet extinguished. After inefficient land reform by Kerensky government and austerity measures to pay off the Brest-Litovsk reparations, as well as a crisis in the government after the president's assassination, the cities in the western part of the nation have been engulfed with the red tide once more. Will Bukharin Soviet Russia prevail, or will the loyalists of the white government defeat the dissenters a second time? Well, it's a troublesome development indeed. Alright. The Tsar chose to support his father and his demands for a higher pension. The Tsar intervention has made it painfully clear that the Tsar, not Filov, who holds the real power in Bulgaria. He is faced with the choice of swallowing his pride and dignity and become Tsar's loyal right-hand man, or he could resign and hope to replace it. This would remove Bogdan Vilov, which is actually not really that good, because he boosts the amount of factories we need for our civilian goods. Yes, so we would get Konstantin Muryaviv, which is less consumer good factories, and has, but I also get less daily political power gain. I think that's actually not a bad thing. So the Germans won't agree, but you know, Germany, your economy is down to shit. So piss off. I'm not really interested in that right now. Alright, so I modifier to call ally desire. To be an expander faction. Basic machine tools. Very nice. Let's work on making our industry a slight bit modern. We'll be investing in our own industry and we'll start fixing some of the Black Monday crap that has hit us. Deutsche Mittelafrika declared war on Portugal, which is blue these days. So where are we looking at here? How did that come into place? Oh geez, that is just a very simple event here. The Pope has died. I like how nearly every nation has a focus tree. I was not expecting like so this is the generic focus tree, I believe. So well, of course, but like Deutsche Mittelafrika that has a fully proper focus tree that works. It's kind of awesome. And I believe Socialist Republic of Italy has gotten one as well recently. It's actually functional. And interesting news, because I was thinking of initially of doing a Chinese play and see if I could form the People's Republic of China. And then there I came across, it doesn't show here yet, right here, that this focus is work in progress and it will be complete along with a full China rework later this year. So later this year, you can bet your ass on it. I will do that Chinese thing. Alright, we got some revolts possibly coming out of the Ottoman Empire, which sounds like an interesting thing. So we've got the Ottoman army, which does what? And Russia decided that in the civil war, the best thing they could do is declare war. I'm surprised. Siam has a revolution. The People's Party in Afghanistan and India made a wide peace. So Siam is going to have trouble with the syndicalists. Not cyclists, syndicalists. Well, I might have a cyclist problem, but I haven't heard talking about it. Right, anyway. Okay. So we're gonna try to recover from the economy, and then next up is get some development over there. I think that's the smart thing to do. Right, Black Monday weakens, and we are gonna keep investing in the economy like this. Now this doesn't make us the strongest military nation around, but I prefer, with the current resource distribution that we're having, we have got to get very little of steel and perhaps a little bit of steel later on, but in early game I prefer to invest mostly in my civilian industry anyway. Plus with Black Monday we're actually not really doing anything at all right now. I will, however, diversify in our arms industry after this one, because it will be a bit silly to go fully civilian, because we actually have a need for military production. You know, you need to keep your soldiers on the road. So let's see, can I, thank you, I'll change all of them to this. This one can go, and I'm not really interested in you. But we're gonna just flip this around a little bit. There we go. This is just my OCD. Right. So far so good. Happy with where we are. But this is just, yeah, the initial bit's gotta be a bit slow. Can't justify war goals. So Albania is gonna be difficult, but Greece might be a possible. I don't know actually where this would lead. So the Hellenic border, call to arms. This is really nice, and then we're gonna go to the Fourth Balkan War. So that Serbia has a generic focus tree, so they. I don't know why it says Serbia needs to be in a faction. Anyhow, let's see what we'll end up with. Black Monday recovery. Papal Conclave has they figured something out yet? Militarized zone. Riots in process at Rangoon University. So it's Burma this time is suffering further from syndicalist trouble. So speaking of syndicalist trouble, we're going to take a small talk about our borders. So Italy entire is what we're going to desire to take, as well as Greece, Albania, Illyria, Serbia, Hungary, and then right here. And then there's a bit of a movement here in the Ukraine, and we'll take half of the Don something Republic here, take it right here, and then we'll cut down right here and take it in. That's the borders that we want for ourselves to restore the Holy Bulgar Empire. The rest of it is partially going to be puppety, partially going to be something else. I actually don't know exactly what I want to do there just yet, so don't pin that on me a little too much. We need radios. And let's get some interwar artillery research. Very, very nice. So yes, I don't know when we're going to war, but I think it's going to be not before Serbia is a faction leader. I don't know why that is the case. So let's go back to look at America declared war on the Union State. Alright, well, there is the American Civil War. An American-born Bulgarian scientist John Atanasov asked for shelter after escaping the Civil War, which ravages America. He said it will be ongoing Civil War prevented him from progressing further in his work on creating a computer-calculated machine. I have the political power, so I'd rather welcome the guy in. And we'll go for early mobilization. Second American Civil War. Democracy prevails in the Philippines. Alright, very nice. Let's see. Alright, so the Pacific States of America also now... so it's now a four-way civil war. Like, seriously. Oh, now it isn't. So apparently they divided off. I must have gotten some event that asks them to go back in. So we got a bit of a... Russia is not doing too peachy. They're losing against the Soviets, I think. They shouldn't. They should have this in the bag, you know, easy peasy, but so far it doesn't look that good. So we're gonna diversify our arms industry, which basically means that I mostly want to start looking at getting a little bit of support equipment to get those recon companies fitted inside our divisions. Recon companies, of course, add a very nice bonus to, and of course engineers as well. You want engineers, you always want engineers. Like, seriously. The bonus that engineering companies give is just insane. So, yeah, long story short, you want engineers. I don't think there's an easy way for me to get... This is like, this is what we want if we would go big, so we're going to go for air support, I think. Nah, it's just strategic bombing. So we're going for air superiority. We'll go for fighters. And there, this requires me to have victory in the Balkans, so that's not gonna happen just yet. Empire of Japan declared war on Trans-Amur, the fall of Washington. So yeah, that's going quickly there in the Americas. The real civil war usually, when I look at it, is actually between these two, and not, you know, the United States is like a bit of a third party that's not really gonna be making much of a difference. There is the Austria-Hungarian War. They're not fighting, however, surprisingly enough. We've got our diversifying of the industry, very nice. And we're going to reform the economy and get rid of the Black Monday thingy. I thought this was a temporary one, but could be worse. Could be a lot worse. Probably should have gone for the temporary one, but wow. Oh wow, you fucked up there, Hungary. However, like, you have no army. You have no army. And you have no army. And you have an army, but that's a lot bigger. Bit of an odd choice there, buddy. We're in 1937. That means that industrial research is back in business. There we go. So we're not doing as bad anymore. Let's go to partial mobilization. How many factories do I have now? Building 6 already. Wow, those numbers. Is there an asshole I could put in charge here that does not give me... Yeah, there would be. But I don't think I can ever... You can't, yeah, you can't replace the head of government, so... Oh, that's some nice whip. Well, at least we can do a little training on these guys. Hopefully get some army experience and get enough to get our engineering companies up and running. The Second Internationale. No, well. Okay, Serbia, Romania and Greece, the 3 Balkan members of the Entente with all revenge disputes on their own, have recently gathered in common table negotiations and have recently announced the beginning of the Bulgarian Pact. While this pact puts a lot of focus on cultural discussion with preservation of Balkan identities, it's also military alliance between the participants, seemingly directed at the countries separating them and holding their ancestral lands. That would be me, I think. This is a new development as a big thorn in Bulgarian domination of the Balkans, as well as the incoming reaction of other Central Powers. We can determine. Hopefully Balkans will start another world war, hopefully. Second Internationale, right. That would mean that there is a little bit of a faction here, but nobody has joined them yet, so nice faction there, the Belgrade Pact. Okay, so Bulgaria gained joint pact against us, so Greece just joined in. Alright, so that is not the... If I had known that already, it's not the one I would have gone for. Let's see, what are you looking for? I don't have any manpower. I need to adjust my manpower laws ASAP. Ah, well. 937. Right. Let's half this up, put some here. Actually, I don't need 9 divisions, I need 6. Let me just need to get 3 to stay there. There we go. With a little bit more steel. I'll try with the Germans. Alright, so how much of an army do you have? Greece. 7 to 13. That is enough to be problematic. 9 to 12, and I'm looking at 18, but I think I should then start training some more. Train them 2 at a time. I don't need 3 of them. Yep, there we go. Get on that front. Right. I guess we're gonna stop doing support equipment for now and just gonna focus on these two. Because that's actually stuff that we have compared to stuff we just don't have, simply put. We're gonna go to war. I think we do have the industrial advantage. 6 by 6, 5 by 14, 9 by 14. So yeah, we do have a industrial advantage. No, they're still suffering from Black Monday. Nope. And nope. So, alright. Oh! Okay, we immediately declared the war on Bulgaria. I hoped that that was gonna be delayed. Alright, well, here we are learning stuff. Okay, luckily it doesn't immediately attack, but my generals consider this a very bad idea right now. Okay, so we're not gonna do anything, we're just gonna go into extensive conscription. So for now we actually have manpower, that's good. Right, alright, so they're just dead, they're not willing to give me anything. I'm not really surprised. Like they're willing to talk, but we've got no friends. We're on our own with this one. And I genuinely don't really know how I want to break through this. So what is your divisions consisting of? I need to half that. That's 5 to 9. So yeah, we have roughly the same. Yeah, I think we have the same divisions. But an attack here in Nice can be supported by... Oh, thanks Ottoman Empire. So the government has announced today that it will support Bulgaria in the case of war between us and the Balkan Pact. Whether this will be limited to arms deliverance or that the Ottoman Empire will intervene with their army remains unclear, but hopefully they will keep them from declaring war. Well, it's not really the problem here is declaring war. Because I kinda did that. So, yeah, let's... Oh, come on, we should be able to win this one. Alright, well, seize the attack, seize this attack, and seize it here. Well, if they are gonna run in me, we might be able to... Don't crash on me. Just bleed their... Okay, they already have no manpower there, and... Great! That is... not smart by them. So hopefully we will have enough war score to do this. So all Bulgaria is doing, or Serbia is doing right now, is just getting losses on us. I don't think I actually needed them, in all honesty. But hey, it's nice that we don't have to worry too much about it. Alright, so you lost a couple hundred dudes. Let's see, you lost, oh, not actually that much. Alright, let's try counterattack. Okay, so... you're gonna help there, and you're gonna just move into Beograd. Armenia has just been called in. Okay, so Serbia should be... I don't think we needed the... Serbia's capitulated. We might not actually have needed the Ottoman help, but so far... I think that's not really something we have to properly worry about. Oh, wait, that's it. That's the entire peace deal already. Alright, so let's take Serbian territory. Let's see how far we can get into... this bit right here. Let's at least take the island. Ah, crap. We didn't have enough for that one. I have player-led peace deals turned on, so... This would mean that the Ottomans just peaced out. Okay, so thanks for the assistance, Ottoman, but I'll be taking all of that. Thank you. Because you did nothing. Like, they literally did nothing, so I don't think they deserve anything. Right, well done. that is our first growth. Very nice. That is pretty damn good, actually. That went a lot better than expected. Next up is Iron Guard Romania, I think. So when can I start justifying war goals? Not yet, okay. Romanian Civil War. They kind of Serbia, liberate them or occupy them. So we're gonna occupy them. After Zaza's defeat in the Weltkrieg, the days of the Romanian monarchy were counted. After the death of King Ferdinand I in 1927, the crown went to the grandson Michael, who soon forced to abdicate and was replaced by military dictatorship. This autocracy, however, was soon replaced by the totalitarian rule of the Iron God. However, many people in Romania, most notably intellectuals, remained sympathetic to the monarchists, especially Ferdinand I's son Carol. Or Carol? Anyway, a group of pro-monarchist officers have been defected and seized control of Bessarabia and Moldavia as a stage of the operations for a monarchist restoration of the country. Romania now falls into a bloody civil war and no one knows how it will end. Well, if it was up to me, it would end with me invading on the other end. So I'm gonna leave this right here. When I have enough political power for it, we're gonna just do occupy them without the stability drop. However, I am risking that. I don't know what the auto firing is here. You know what? Fuck it. We'll risk it. We'll just drop stability a little bit if necessary. I don't know if it's like every month determined or something like that. I just don't know. Improve machine tools. Very nice. Yeah, we're gonna get some stability issues, but I think it's gonna be worth it. This was part of our goal, so okay, we'll take this. It's very early on. And we're gonna stay without a proper focus for a while, just to get the political power back up and running. Alright, so I no longer need to trade for any of this, which is fairly nice in all honesty. So, okay, we need to trade a little bit for iron still, but... oh, that's bad. Oh, wow. While the recent economic prosperity has increased the wage of workers, the condition of the factories remains near unbearable. There are almost no regulations or laws to protect the workers' rights. This morning, factory workers went to strike and every major city demanded that the ban on the trade unions will be removed. Oh, goody. This does give me a lot of political power. I think this is something we need to do. We don't really have the option here to lose another 200 points of political power and start bleeding that. So we gain temporarily a modifier. So that's not too bad. I think we can live with that one. And then we just stay for now, gaining the points. It should probably actually just completely work out well. There we go. Save 10 days of the maximum 10 days that we could do. And victory in the Balkans is the next one. So yay us. Ah, damn it. Actually didn't gain that. I had high hopes for that one. See us losing stability because of that. That would be kind of a crap thing, but nah. It is as it is. Now, we have free military factories. It's not really what I was looking for. But I think it's time to get started on this support equipment. There we go. Alright, I actually really need to trade for some more steel. Alright, get engineering companies. This is enough? Nope. Alright, so just engineering companies and a little bit of training will suffice, I guess. It's just oil. Don't care. We have convoys, so it's not really, not that we really need like a large amount of convoys right now. Where's September 37? Like seriously, let's get Dars. Right, you are repairing. Is there not a better naval base? Yeah, that one. Right, which one are you based at? Hopefully at this one, Varna. King declare war. Bohemia has capitulated. So, wow, Austria, you yeah, that definitely looks like the Greater Austrian Empire that you just did. Holy shit. Wow, they're doing pretty good. They are gonna be a bitch to take down, but yeah, so it's gotta be a necessity point here. Well, hopefully we'll eventually be nice at war with them and have our own struggles. Our own ideology has grown. Now this is something I actually do want, because we only have medium popularity. So, yay. I need you to automatically join here. So I'm gonna wait for a couple of days. Syndicalism spreads to Burma. Wait for this to be 25. Excellent. We'll take the little bit of growth there in the Tsar loyalists. And my keyboard is clicking. It's a bit annoying. Right, Nepal declared war on the Bharatiya commune. And with that, I'm actually gonna end the episode. So, as a first of a new series, I always ask, let me know what you think by liking or disliking, or just running in the comments. And if you dislike, I really would like to ask, you know, let me know why. Because I might be able to fix it in the future. Yes, once again, special shout out to Lynx Productions for the ARC wrote for the Germanic campaign, and that's why this series is running. If you want to see more content like this, check out the rest of the channel. If you want to keep updated when videos are uploaded, usually twice a day, hit that big subscribe button and the little alarm bell next to it, because these days YouTube doesn't bother telling you anymore that stuff gets uploaded. Don't know why they had to add that, but it's there. With that, I want to thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.